because when someone makes a report to police, often it is not violence that can be established, but it can be intimidating behaviour. And under the Restraining Orders Act, it talks about coercive control being a form of family violence. So that family violence inclusion immediately gives the officer the ability to say, okay, this is not a fit and proper person, or at least I've considered that, and I can take immediate action. So I think that is a very good inclusion that satisfies what I have been asked from those family violence victim survivors and those with lived experience.
Yeah. I am a victim survivor of domestic violence in Western Australia. I have put forward my story and said, I am a trained pistol shooter. I would like the ability to defend myself from the perpetrator. I do not want to rely on the state. I do not want to call the cops, who are always minutes away when seconds count. I do not want to absolve my responsibility, my personal responsibility for my own safety in my own home, to the authorities, to the state, to these women's groups who treat you like you're a victim. I am not a victim. I'm not a victim survivor. I am someone who was let down by the authorities, by the state of Western Australia, who do not acknowledge my God-given right to defend myself, even in my own home, from one of these domestic violence perpetrators. Give me the right to defend myself. Do not trot out this rhetoric. We hear it all the time in Australia. It's the attitude of men. All men are to blame for domestic violence, when there's plenty of cases of women as well being just as nasty. The government is deliberately targeting men with these laws. And they are twisting the information, and they deliberately exclude voices like mine, a woman who has been in that terrible situation. I don't want an ad campaign saying it's scary for a man to have a gun, so be careful who you date. I want the ability to defend myself from my attacker. Full stop. That is not part of the conversation in Australia. We cannot even use pepper spray or mace. Not that they, as Dr. Locke said, are effective in all circumstances. It requires you to get close to your attacker. Very dangerous situation to be in. I know I have been in that situation. Do you want to hear from me, or am I not the right victim survivor? Because I'm not saying your narrative.